Today's horoscope, Cancer April 21st, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. With today's Sun-Mars square, it's best to tame any impulses to push, overdo, or overspend. There's a tendency for impatience to lead to disadvantage, and it's best not to indulge every passing whim. Foresight may be lacking temporarily, or you can clash with others over money, values, or matters of respect and worth. Friendships could be a little strained. Something that's just out of reach can be more tempting than usual. Aim to recognize when ego issues may be taking over and spoiling the day. Creatively speaking, there's some power in the day if you're able to center yourself, relax, and get in touch with your intuition. Experimenting with ideas can bring you opportunities, and so can networking. Catch the vibes now. Our cosmic messenger, Mercury, is gifting you excellent influence today. Our cosmic messenger will sextile Pluto. No matter how you choose to use it, it grants you significant personal or romantic gain. One excellent way of using this is if you and your significant other are applying for loans, lines of credit, or seeking to open up a new bank account. You could use your powerful mind to make an impact and find long-term growth come to the both of you. Swoop swiftly, as this influence will not last for very long and must be taken advantage of today. You have more power than you may realize. Believe in yourself to defy the odds, as Mercury in Aries sextiles Pluto in Aquarius. Let people say whatever they want about you and your career path. You may want to control the narrative, but it would be best to let people believe whatever they want to believe. There is always a way to turn this news into good news that works for you. You have a few tricks up your sleeve that you can launch when the time is right. When it's time to communicate to those you love, you sometimes get a feeling that is unmistakable. There is something you want to say, and you feel it stubbornly stuck in your heart. Sometimes we resist our true impulses because of fear. This fear is perfectly natural, but it can get in the way. One way to work around fear is to stay in good, even great, physical condition. Stay physically fit and you will be much better off in your close relationships. If you enjoy collecting of any sort, your interest will be piqued on this day. Even if this isn't something you've tried before, let the energy of this day motivate you to check this wonderful hobby out. Whether you discover that stamps are your thing, or Beanie Babies, there's no end to the pleasure this kind of activity can bring. Don't be surprised if you find the perfect addition for your collection when you are out and about with this essence happening. It is just as Mars is settling into his first weekend back in your income sector and Mercury his first back in your career sector that the Sun leaves. This is the point in each year when the solar will always shift off your career situation and matters, but this year leaving behind planets and with more on the way that are going to open even more doors over the coming months. Meanwhile, having the moon in your relationship sector as the sun returns to your friendship sector is going to make this a good day for friendship and relationship building. While the moon is only passing through, its monthly visit to your relationship sector coincides with the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment's first weekend back in your romantic sector. With Juno drawing closer to Venus, the planet of love who is now in direct motion in an adventurous part of your chart, the stars have dialed up the ideal conditions for both matters of the heart and your relationships. Daily Planetary Overview. Today brings a unique blend of insight and spontaneity as Mercury in Aries forms a harmonious sextile with Pluto in Aquarius. This alignment opens the door to powerful revelations, some of which may come as subtle realizations, while others might show up as sudden clarity in conversations or decisions you've been mulling over. It's a moment where truth begins to surface, and that clarity can have a ripple effect across your relationships, your commitments, and even your perception of your own goals. If you've been waiting for the right information to guide your next step, keep your eyes and ears open. It may arrive in a surprising form today. Perhaps through a meaningful talk with a friend, an unexpected message, or even through quiet reflection. Whatever the source, what you learn now could shift how you engage with the people and promises that matter most to you. It's like the missing puzzle piece finally falls into place, and suddenly, you see the full picture with sharper focus. But as clarity arrives in one area, The energy of Venus in Pisces sextiling Uranus in Taurus might throw a few curveballs your way in others. Plans could shift quickly. Arrangements you thought were solid may need to be reworked. It might feel as though things are moving a little too fast, or that the ground beneath you is wobbling when all you wanted was a calm, predictable day. If you're feeling agitated by the unpredictability, pause. Breathe. Remind yourself that change isn't always a disruption, it can be an invitation. An invitation to realign with something even better than what you originally planned. In times like these, it's helpful to stay rooted in what you can control: your focus, your actions, and your mindset. Right now, your motivation is high, and your ability to translate ideas into action is sharp. This is an excellent time to channel your energy into a project or goal that matters to you. Whether it's career-related, creative, or personal, your dedication can lead to real progress. You may find that others take notice too. Recognition may come your way not just for your results, but for the thoughtful approach and resilience you bring to the process. Don't underestimate the value of pacing yourself and being strategic. If you're someone who juggles multiple tasks, now is the time to prioritize and hone in on what truly deserves your energy. By concentrating your efforts, you'll find that you not only move forward faster but with greater confidence and clarity. And if you can bring others into your vision, whether it's colleagues, collaborators, or loved ones, you'll be amazed at how quickly momentum builds. Your passion is contagious, and people are more likely to jump on board when they see your commitment in action. In your romantic life, there may be a strong desire to feel both emotionally and physically connected. You may be craving deeper intimacy, closeness, or simply a sense of being seen and appreciated. That's completely valid. If you're in a relationship, now could be a good time to plan a shared experience that brings you closer, something simple but meaningful, like a long conversation under the stars, cooking a new recipe together, or revisiting a place that holds memories for you both. And don't overlook the joy of small financial wins: finding a bargain, making a thoughtful purchase, or organizing your finances in a way that feels empowering. Every step counts, and they all build toward a more abundant future. This is also a powerful moment for reconnecting with your roots. Perhaps it's a visit with a relative, a phone call that turns into a heartfelt conversation, or even stumbling across an old photo that brings back a flood of memories. Re-establishing family ties, whether by blood or chosen family, can bring unexpected healing and even inspiration. You may hear stories today that deepen your understanding of where you come from and how those past connections have shaped the values you carry forward. You might even come across an old family remedy or health practice that piques your interest, something your grandparents swore by, and suddenly, you're curious to try it for yourself. Sometimes, wisdom skips a generation, only to land in your lap right when you need it. As we move through the waves of today's energy, remember that your ability to adapt with grace and lead with heart is one of your greatest strengths. The universe isn't throwing these shifts at you to test you, it's aligning circumstances to help you grow into a more empowered, aware version of yourself. So ask yourself, what truth am I discovering today? What change am I being asked to embrace, not resist? How can I show up for myself and those I care about with more clarity, courage, and compassion? If something in this message resonates with you, I'd love to hear about it. What new insight are you sitting with today? Have you noticed unexpected changes in your plans or relationships? Share your experience in the comments. It might be the encouragement someone else needs right now. Let's keep this space supportive, open, and real. We're all learning as we go, and that, in itself, is something to celebrate.